For this interim manager, success today might just earn him the job on a long-term basis. But failure could set him on a very different path. Which way will the story unfold? One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And the focus is very much on live action from the Championship. It's Wrexham, and they face Middlesbrough.
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here. Try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
Well, so many positives where the hosts are concerned, and one positive, Stuart, is a watertight defence.
Well, they have a great defensive structure. Everybody knows their jobs. They work really hard and they hate conceding goals. They've been terrific so far.
And here's the Wrexham starting lineup.
Well, in this shape, if their wide players stay high up the pitch and get enough of the ball, it's a very attacking lineup. But if they drop too deep, they will then leave the centre-forward isolated, and it could be difficult for them.
A look at the starting 11 for Middlesbrough.
Well, it's a 3-4-2-1 with two players behind the centre-forward, but they need to link up as much as possible. They're going to be key to the way this system works. Otherwise, the centre-forward could become isolated.
And the referee gets this game going. Every reason to believe this should be a cracker. Well, that one has promise. Well, thumped clear. Hayden Hackney. Now with force. Hansen. Boro pushing forward with options available. Whittaker. Now with McGree. And a good-looking pass. Can they chisel open the defence? Well, trying to take their time, but not enough care on the ball. Decent-looking pass. And it's opening up. Well, really rifling that one in, and he didn't miss by much. Windass. On to O'Brien. Intelligent ball. Oh, surely! And second time around he scores! But the keeper left to wonder what his defenders were doing.
No doubt he'll feel hard done by there, because that first save was brilliant. Very unlucky.
So Boro get things restarted. Disappointed to have conceded. Will they be able to square the game? Whittaker. Oh, that's a clever ball. Opportunity! Shaqiri. On to Broadhead. Just cutting off the supply. Morgan Whittaker. And a throw coming up after a really fine piece of tackling. Oh, read it really well.
Good positioning to win the ball back there.
Windass. Oh, it's on! In it goes! That will greatly help the cause. Now they only need to keep concentration levels high.
Well, just look at the defending here. They just don't read the danger. It's a poor goal to concede.
So back underway, with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Hansen. Now with force. Hansen. Marcus Forss. It's a neat move. Determined just to get it behind for the corner.
Well, that's certainly cleared the immediate threat.
Short corner it is. Thoughtful play. Moving the ball nicely. Hayden Hackney. On to McGree. It needs an accurate cross. Oh, moving it nicely. Determined defending. Could be threatening. Interception to snuff out the danger. Quick break could be on. And a throw-in forthcoming. Conway. Morgan Whittaker. Hackney. Force. Hansen. And the pass deftly cut out. Nathan Broadhead. Decent idea. It's one thing to sit deep, it's another thing to sit that little bit too deep.
I'm not sure these are the right tactics. They're going to have to defend really well in their box.
Promising attack. Kakachi. And tidily played. And a decent delivery. It's still not away. And there it is. A goal. I must say, much to the annoyance of the keeper.
The keeper's very unlucky there. It was such a good initial save, but can't get to the rebound.
Well, they just have to get on with it here, knowing that it is a gargantuan task facing them. Young. Windass. Could be dangerous. And good work to regain possession. Interesting pass. Opportunity. Oh, blocked it. Morgan Whittaker. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Callum Doyle. Kakachi. On to O'Brien. Smith. Now with O'Brien. Very effective pass. Chance to finish. And thwarted there following the cross. Well, it took a deflection. That'll be a corner. Let's see about the delivery. Promising passage, but came to nothing. Kakachi. Can he deliver? Oh, halting the attack just like that.
Really nice piece of defending there. Good positioning.
Tommy Conway. Hansen. On to Hackney. Hansen. Force. Well, they couldn't keep possession. Smith. On to O'Brien. Oh, useful ball. And there's a quality defender in action. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. And crossed in there. Well, it wasn't quite as good as it looked when it left the boot. And so it is, the first half story has been written. So back in business, and no sugar-coating it. There was a big gulf between the sides in the first 45. Will we see a response from Boro in the second half? Hansen. Riley McGree. Referee deciding to give the free kick. And deep into the penalty area. A very effective clearance. Hansen. Can they set up a chance? Thoughtful play. Hansen. Well, we wondered if this deal was going to be done. In fact, it has now been done, Stuart.
Well, he's a great talent. Hopefully this move will see him play at his best week in, week out. It's a really good move for everybody.
Hansen. On to Force. Hackney. Now opening things up. Force. Maybe dangerous here. This looks interesting. Now with Hackney. Could be threatening. Oh, that was a marvellous save. Well, the keeper has had little to do until now.
He's alert and ready when it counted. Brilliant goalkeeping.
Well, the short corner routine. Ashley Young. It's with Josh Windass. Showing a good reading of the game. Now a decent position. On to Doyle. Brunt. Well, they pressed them high, and here they come. "30 minutes to go then." Rathbone. And on to Young. Well, this is the home of live football, and we'll have live coverage of the third round of the FA Cup for you. It's Middlesbrough taking on Derby County.
Well, that's a game to look forward to. Plenty to play for in that one. It should be a really entertaining game.
Promising possession, this. And the chance slips away.
Well, that was a really excellent piece of defending there.
Electing to cross into the centre. Oh, that's splendid play. And running free here. It's a neat move, not troubling the keeper.
With the owner of the blue card registration BG04DOM, please turn your lights off.
And a throw-in it's going to be. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Young. Ashley Young. On to Rathbone. Well, they're almost extending an invitation to have them come at them. Oliver Rathbone. On to O'Brien. Brunt. Liberato Cacaci. On to Dobson. Will it happen for them? And that's going to be gathered.
Well, I think that was a big opportunity there. Didn't quite get it right.
Hayden Hackney. Now with Conway. Out of play, throw in. Oh, got into position brilliantly. George Dobson. It's with Josh Windass. Now we're inside the final 15 minutes. Young. Windass. On to O'Brien. Cacaci. Good idea. Well, he knows what he's doing defensively.
Yeah, good interception there, wasn't it?
Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Strelets. On to Edmondson. Morgan Whittaker. And Hansen. McGree. On to Hackney. And intercepting it. Real chance. And he's kept it out. Fully stretched. Somehow reaching it. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. And over comes the corner. Well, it did look promising for a bit. Morgan Whittaker. Now with Jones. Crossed into the penalty area. Decent position. Opportunity here, and that's handled without any trouble at all. Oliver Rathbone. Brunt. So almost at full time, and the home side very much in command. Stuart, what have you made of their overall performance?
Well, the result has never really been in doubt, has it? They've created so many chances with some brilliant attacking play. I think they've looked an outstanding team today.
McGree. Just failing to hit the target with his pass, and it'll be a throw-in. He's made a real difference, I must say, but the manager decides that this is the time to make a change. Oliver Rathbone. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Hayden Hackney. Well, this could really help the cause. He read the cross, but now must clatter it clear. Oh, good work by the keeper. Hackney. Now with McGree. Intercepted at the right time. And there it is, the final whistle, and the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces.
Well, they've been great defensively, as we know, but it was all about their front players today. Their movement, awareness of space and speed of thought was just too much for their opponents. They could have won this by a lot more.